Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is Sunday, guys, and it's, what time is it, guys?
12:30.
It's 12:30 on Sunday. Now, it is not Italian Sunday fun day, it's just a Sunday fun day, kind of crazy day. Lots going on this morning in my head and just all around. Cleaning up the refrigerator. I've been laxed on the refrigerator. It's like 2.5, 3 weeks of food leftovers in the refrigerator that I had to empty out and see what I need and what I have and all of that. And I will show you the sink. And I'm not not embarrassed to show you because you guys know me, but here's my sink with all my containers from the refrigerator and a couple other things that we used just before.
And all he cares about is being home with his racehorses. Really?
So I have to do those dishes, but that's okay.
And after the game,
Let me show you. I took out everything out of my refrigerator. I cleaned it up. Let me turn these around, guys. All right, so here. I emptied out my refrigerator. We need a new refrigerator, guys. The drawer's broken. It's just, it's on its way out. But we've had this for a very long time. It's a good refrigerator, but it's old. So anyway, this is the refrigerator now. This is all my stuff. I already siphoned through it. Eggs, mayonnaise, sour cream. Like I said yesterday, I did a little shopping at ShopRite. And thank you, Lisa. Again, Lisa Pollock. It was because of her I was able to go. Wait, let me turn this around now. It was because of her that we were able to go yesterday and buy a few things because Billy's disability check has still not come in. So we're hoping tonight, since tomorrow will be Monday, it will be there because I have bills to pay that have to be paid like in a couple of days. But anyway, we need a few things from the food store. Thank you so much, Lisa Pollock. The best. I have the best community, the best YouTube community. I so appreciate it. I hope you know that. I hope you all know that. Also, while I have these on, I'm gonna mention something now. I'm mentioning this for one reason and one reason only, okay? Listen, guys. I don't even want to talk about it, but this is my channel and I speak about it. I speak about things, okay? And I'm not going to be, what's the word? I'm not going to not speak about things. I have the right as an American, as whatever, on my channel to speak how I want it, what I want to say and what I want to divulge and all of that. As you know, people who are on YouTube put themselves out there. Is that your fault? Is that the viewer's fault? Absolutely not. 150,000%. It's not your fault. But the thing is that I've said this so many freaking times, so many times. I understand and I appreciate it, guys, that everybody, cares about me and my family and what happens or whatever, because you know a lot of what goes on in my life and what's happening. And I appreciate you saying, oh, Linda, I'm worried, or Linda, maybe you should. I don't need you to tell me how I should cook my tater tots. I don't need you to tell me, Linda, you shouldn't be putting them in oil. We are adults. My husband has a voice and has a mouth, and I am not his controller. Yes, do I cook the meals? Do I decide what could go in? Yes, and I had spoken about that the other day, and I had said, now that he's all cleaned out or whatever, we're going to get back to going. I'm going to go full force with being better as far as cooking goes and everything. Does that mean we're never going to fry another tater tot? No, it doesn't. He wants to eat what he wants to eat. He's an adult. He's a 55-year-old man. Okay? And I don't run his life. And yes, will I omit certain things? Of course.
No, don't give me the dead.
Yeah, I won't. I will do all that, okay? But that's my business, and that's between my husband and I. my husband and I. So listen, if you care about me, thank you. I appreciate all your caring. Somebody came on and defended one of the ladies who said something like, Linda, how dare you, you know, how dare you fry, all you do is fry, all you do is use salt and everything else. I am not going to defend myself. One other person said, oh, Linda, she uses so much salt, it's so much seasoning, it's amazing. You know what, I've been cooking like that since I've been 25 years old. And if you don't like it, then don't watch me. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I love all of you. I appreciate all of your caring and your input and you watching and all of that. And I appreciate it. But that's all I can say about that. I'm not gonna apologize for it. I sometimes think, oh, maybe I should censor myself a little bit. That's just not who I am. There are certain things, of course, that we don't divulge on camera. And we pick and choose that. We pick and choose it. If you choose to say something, and it's constructive or whatever, you know, that's fine. That's fine. But if again, nobody was really nasty or anything like that. And if you are nasty, I will delete you. I don't care. I really don't care, because I don't want my viewers and myself to be subjected to that, because you know what? This is fun for me. This is supposed to be fun. This is who I am. If you don't like that, you know, I fry a lot of foods, or if I do or I don't, or how I make it. Maybe you don't like something from the oven. Maybe you like it in the air fryer. Maybe you have to have certain things that are fried. That's the way I cook. That's it. I'm not going to apologize for it anymore, and I'm not going to even acknowledge it anymore. So if you have a comment that's constructive and you care, that's one thing. But don't be coming on there and telling me this, that, and the other thing, because I will block you. I don't care. I really don't care. It's not healthy for me, and I just don't want to even, I don't want to bother it. I don't want to be bothered with it. Anyway, that's it. Again, I'm going to say one more time, thank you for your caring, and I appreciate it. And I'm not getting angry about it. Like one lady said, you shouldn't get mad, or you shouldn't, you know, people care about you and everything else. Fine, that's all well and good, but you still don't have the right to tell me what to do. If my husband wants to have frickin' tater tots fried, he'll have tater tots fried. Thank you. That's it. Done. All right, guys. Love you all. I really, really do, and I really appreciate you guys. I'm not trying to be mean or sarcastic or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell you that that's the way it is, all right? Yes. So let's get going on what we're gonna do, okay? Because I took enough time for that. No more. Love yous. Be kind. Be peaceful, and let's get on with our day. All right. So it's Sunday, like I said. So I'm gonna put all this stuff back in the refrigerator. Now I was gonna run to the store because I forgot paper towels yesterday, and I forgot cheese.
Are you gonna check the dip?
I'm gonna check it right now, honey. It's fine.
You don't need it yet. I want to eat lunch.
No, I know, it's fine. It has to cook, though. I was going to run to the store to get paper towels because I ran out, but I said, you know what? I got to go to the store tomorrow if Bill's money comes in, just to pick up some produce, a couple of things. I'll wait till tomorrow. I can live without paper towels. I have dish towels. I'm not going to run because I have a lot to do. I have to wash all those freaking dishes. I have to make food for Julie. I went yesterday. That's why I went yesterday and got all Julie's food, because I don't know if you're new here. I'm cooking for Julie. She gives me money. I go and buy the stuff that she wants me to make, and I make it. This week we're making lemon pasta creamy orzo, chicken orzo. That's what she wants. And she also wants mac and cheese, loaded mac and cheese. I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's her life. It's her stuff. Loaded mac and cheese. So she told me to just put in what I wanted to put in, so I decided to put in shrimp. Was on sale again at ShopRite, $6 for a bag, which we can share. So I bought that, so I'm going to do shrimp, bacon, mac and cheese for her. So that's what I'm making for her, and so I'm probably going to incorporate one of those meals into what we're going to have tonight, so I don't have so much to do, because it's Sunday and I want to make a meal for Sunday. I just don't know what to make. I have chicken, I have chopped meat. I have other stuff, you know, a little bit of each I bought. But when I went to ShopRite, this is what I bought. I don't really buy the big packages anymore. I do once in a while if I'm having the kids over, I'll buy the big package of the chopped meat. But now I'm just grabbing the little one because most of the time when I make something like a meatloaf or a couple of burgers, it's just me and Bill eating. And there's even enough here if Frankie has a burger. So I bought a little one. It's just a lot cheaper to buy a $6, $7 package than it is to buy a $16 package. You know what I mean? So this chicken thighs I needed for Julie's meal. So, and she told me, Mom, whatever you don't use, you use for yourself, and whatever money's left over, you keep, whatever. So that's what I'm doing. So I bought a big package of the chicken thighs. I'm going to use some for her meal and some for whatever we need it for or whatever. So that's what I did. I also bought a dozen eggs yesterday because I was getting low on eggs. Yeah. And I've been buying these from ShopRite because ShopRite eggs are freaking outrageous. These are like $3.64, the cheapest ones you can buy at ShopRite. The cheapest. And these are the brown, cage-free. I went there yesterday and I needed more eggs, so I said, let me get another dozen eggs. And of course, these were the ones that were on sale again. They're only ones. Everything else is over $6. Crazy, crazy. And then I was walking through the aisles and I saw eggs. I saw these eggs, Land O'Lakes, cage-free eggs, and they were on sale for $2.24. They were on the end cap of the refrigerator section. I was like, oh my God, yes. So I put the brown ones back and I got these. So that was a good buy. That's Walmart, I'm telling you. That's why when I go to Walmart, I will buy the 18 pack because it's like $3-something. It's so reasonable. And if I know I'm going to be using a lot of eggs, I'll buy an 18 pack and maybe a 12, or I'll buy 2 18 packs because it pays. When you run to ShopRite to buy eggs, I hate it. If I got to buy eggs at ShopRite, I like salivate. I get so panicked and upset because it's just outrageous. The price is just outrageous, like milk and everything else. Anyway, so that's what I got there. I got a little thing of sour cream. Always keep sour cream in the house. I still had butter. I have a pound of butter in there that I had. Alexa, stop! That I've had a pound of butter in there for a couple. Yes, I'm gonna check it. For a couple of weeks. Yeah. And because I have this butter, I've been buying this butter, but I had this in the refrigerator still. I haven't used it, so I didn't buy any more butter. I don't need to buy any more butter. That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't have butter in my freezer. Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors, she knows I freak out when I don't have butter. Some other people, I don't know, everybody. I have to have butter in my freezer, but I don't. I'm picking up here and there just as I need it because right now we can't, obviously. And, you know, I think I'm getting better into that rule too. And I want to do that. I don't want to stock my freezers and refrigerators so much anymore because, number one, it's too much food. Number two, we'd like to save a little bit of that money when Billy gets back to work and everything is getting back on track and everything, to maybe go out to dinner one night instead of putting food in our refrigerator that might go to waste, or that I can cook. You know what I mean? I cannot cook one night or whatever. So that's just a plan that, you know, that we have when everything gets back to normal. But anyway, I don't have any butter stock in my freezer, guys. I'll show you. Maybe today, if I have a chance, I'll bring you downstairs, show you my freezers downstairs. They're empty, really. No stock of meat, nothing. I used to go to Price Chopper in the winter and the fall last year, and they have a thing in the mornings where you can. I better plug this thing in. They have a thing where if you go in the morning, you know, where they have the reduced meat. Let me just check for something. Me and Frankie are making something. Yeah, like another 5 minutes and I'll put the cheese on it. What was I saying? Oh, I used to go there and buy my meat there because first of all, they have really good prices on meat. Not reduced, well they do. They have a section that they have separate, you know, from the day before that they have to sell. You know how the food stores do that. Sometimes you can go at night and find them in 5 more minutes and then I'll put the cheese on it.
Well, I'm not ready to eat for a bit.
No, I know. It has to sit out anyway.
Okay.
It's not gonna be.
I want to make a sandwich before I eat.
Every food store, guys, if you look, either in the evening or at night or in the mornings, they put out meats that aren't gonna go that they want to sell because they can't sell them after a certain day. but they're still good. Buy them, put them in your freezer if they're reduced or whatever, or use them that day, the day after. Guys, I'm telling you, try that out. Go to the food store and check those out. And either you could ask them too, instead of having to guess. Go up to the desk and say, can you tell me when does the meat department or the dairy department or whatever put out the reduced stuff that has to be sold? And they'll tell you. This way you can go and take advantage of that. Okay, guys? Anyway, that's what I used to do. I haven't done that since everything's going on. I haven't done that once, obviously. So anyway, that's good. But those are a couple of good tips that you can use. Right? Let's get chatting. You do this while I'm chatting. Put the eggs away. So I have a dozen, and I would say about a half eggs. Frankie, sometimes during the week when he works, he'll make scrambled eggs. Sometimes he won't. Sometimes I'll be on an egg kick, and like I haven't made hard-boiled eggs in a while. So I think this week I'm going to make some hard-boiled eggs because I need to get back on track too as far as everything goes myself. And again, I'm telling you that I don't need, and without judgment. Judge, if you want to judge, whatever. That's it. Anyway, I have the eggplant here that I made the other day, so I think I'm going to make a little eggplant parm with it because I've been munching on it, but not that much. Either that or I'm going to stick it in the freezer. So that's what I'm going to do this week with that, because that's still good. Also, while I have you guys on here, please can you set up a prayer? Can you set up a prayer chain, okay? There's a lot going on in my family right now, in my extended family. My husband, of course, number one. My brother-in-law is having tests, waiting on tests for very serious things. My cousin, her little granddaughter is going through something now too. They're waiting for results on her. My other cousin has some results waiting on her. So there's like 3 or 4 people in my family that need prayers. Please pray for them that the results are all good. Everybody's healthy and well, and everything turns out good. Guys, my family is so important to me. I know everybody's family is. Please pray for them. God Almighty, even if you don't believe in God, pray for somebody, pray for them. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. I know that it helps when you guys pray. I know that it helps. Thank you. All right, let's get on. I'm tired. All right. I'm going to leave the chicken out because I'm going to be using the chicken. And today's Sunday, fun day, and Bill and Frankie are going to watch a movie together on the television, and so we wanted to make something special today, so we made a chili dip. You guys seen me make it before. It's with cream cheese, Hormel chili, and then you just dip chips in it and cheese. So good, and it's a treat that we only make on like holidays and once in a blue moon on a party or, you know. And that's what we're having today. We're going to have the chili dip while they watch their movie and spend a little boys' time together, and that's it. So, chili dip it is, and I will show you. I'm not going to worry about it. I got these chips yesterday to go with them. These were $1.99 at ShopRite. They're the bowl in the basket brand. If you know ShopRite, if you're from the East Coast, Jersey, Pennsylvania, I don't know if Pennsylvania has ShopRite. From the East Coast, you know ShopRite. I watch a few people that do go to ShopRite, and that's the brand of ShopRite. It used to be just like the ShopRite brand. Now it's bowl in the basket. And you'll know, if you watch me, Anna from Anna's Home Life, Anna's, I forget, Anna's Life. If you watch me, hon, I'm sorry, I'll get your name right later. I always see her get bowl in the basket, and I love watching her because I do, oh, it's familiar, you know, ShopRite. But yeah, a lot of people, you know, have ShopRite, and ShopRite's like the, and like Stop and Shop. ShopRite is like the Winn-Dixie of Florida, or it's the Stop and Shop of Ingalls, like in Rochester, or There's a store I want to go to that, I don't know if you watch her, the Dougherty Dozen. Love her to death. I love her videos. She's awesome. A lot of people give her a lot of slack. She's amazing. She does amazing things for her family. I'm not going to say anything else. I love her. Go watch her if you want. Oh my God, I just saw something from one of my YouTubers. They got engaged. Oh, I gotta go say hi. Exciting. Anyway, what was I saying? She is from Rochester, New York, and she has Wegmans. Wegmans is like a Stop and Shop of New York. It's like a what's that store called in Florida? What's it called? Popular one. What's that store called in Florida that we used to always go to? The food stores like Stop and Shop, Bill.
Why?
What's the food store in Florida that we always used to go to that was like Stop and Shop? Publix. It's like the Publix of Wegmans. I want to go there. I think the closest one is like an hour and a half away. My husband's going to take me there one day because it's freaking amazing. I want to go there so bad. Anyway, go check her channel out. Dougherty Dozen. Love her. Yep. All right. I'm trying to just plug this in, guys. Give me a second. All right, guys. Here's the chili dip. I'm gonna put the cheese on it.
Oh, that would have wrecked it.
Frank,
What?
should I put the cheese on now or wait till we eat it?
I'd wait till we eat it.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah.
You want to eat lunch or?
Yeah, all right. So we're going to have this later. So I'm just going to leave this. I'm going to wait till it cools off, cover it. And then later, when we go to eat it, I'll put the cheese on it. Otherwise, the cheese is going to get hard and then I have to reheat it. Anyway, so it doesn't pay to do that. So that's what I'll do. All right. But there we go, guys. I don't have any freaking tin foil, so I'm going to have to use a pan to put over it because these freaking flies in this house.
Try to make a sandwich, good.
All right. Let me just move that. I'm going to put this over this and move this over here. Oh, look what I got out of my garden today, guys. 1 cucumber, hooray! I'm so excited. 1 cucumber is still 1 cucumber. Oh God, the plants out there, I don't know. Some of them look good, they're a little better. Some of them look like they're ready to die. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm very excited about the tomatoes because really all I wanted was string beans and tomatoes. And I did get a lot of string beans so far. I did. So I'm grateful for that. I still want more. And the other one is, I told you guys, the other one is starting to produce some buds. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. Courtney from Our Little Gingerbread House has been helping me with my string bean situation and all that. Courtney, I am starting to get some buds on it. Very excited. So that's really a good thing. So anyway, are you guys putting the air on?
What?
Are you going to put the air on, Bill? I don't know. I mean, the oven's on right now. Well, no, the oven's off, but I don't care. Whatever you're doing, it's fine. Don't put it on unless we really need it. I don't want to have to... All right, yeah. It's getting muggy in here now because the sun is beating down. You know what I mean? Put it on for a little while. Well, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, thank you, Courtney, for sticking by me with this garden. I got string beans. I'm getting tomatoes. Maybe I'll get some zucchini. Who knows? Peppers.
I saw a little part of this movie, but I
got a little parsley and a little bit of basil. I don't have basil. All right, I'm just gonna shut you for a minute. I'm gonna get some of these dishes done while my son's in the kitchen. Anyway, I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut you on and off because they're watching a movie inside, and when the movie is when there's music and everything, it's so loud. So I'm just gonna put you guys in and out of what I'm doing. There was something I wanted to show you guys, maybe outside, was it? I don't remember. Somewhere. I want to show you something. Oh, in the basement. Maybe when the music is really loud, I'll take you in the basement and show you my freezer. All right, so I'm just gonna be in and out, but that's okay. But you guys don't know the difference. You guys see me when I come on and see me when I go, you know. So I'm just doing these dishes. I'm gonna do a little at a time because I gotta get these done. Like I said, this was like 3 weeks worth of stuff in the refrigerator. So what I do to save on oil and water, I scrub first and then I rinse. I scrub like 3 items and then I'll rinse. Scrub and then rinse. That's what I do. Because, you know, the oil. You want to talk about that right now. Yeah. They're watching the last most recent Fast and Furious movie. They haven't seen it yet, so they decided to watch it together, which was so nice. So I'm gonna watch more than 3. I'll do 4, and then we'll rinse them. And then as soon as the music gets, the television movie gets loud again, I will set it. You guys are doing today for Sunday? You making a big meal, or what's the Sunday meal? You guys make special meals on Sundays? We grew up doing that, you know. I was telling you guys, we always had like a gravy or a roast or something growing up. In our younger years, a lot of the younger years, we always went to my aunt's house or my nanny's. My nanny would make Italian gravy, and my Aunt Jerry and my Uncle Lenny would always make gravy for Sundays. And then sometimes when we went to my nanny's, she would make a roast with these delicious, famous potatoes. She would roast in the oven. Woo, so good. But yeah. And then as we got older, we would do it also still, but you know, not as much. And we would do it in our immediate families as well, you know. Anyway, I kind of raised my kids, we kind of raised our kids with doing something on a Sunday, whether it be gravy or a roast. You know, Billy was Irish Polish, I've told you guys. So he would grow up with, you know, his grandmother. They'd have Polish and Irish, you know, meals and stuff at his grandmother's, which she lived right like down the street from him, 3, 4, 5 houses down. And he would spend a lot of time there and do a lot of that kind of stuff on Sundays, and you know, so he had that as well. Not everybody has that. Not everybody has done that. You know, not every family has a Sunday where they cook a special meal. You know, we always did, and Sunday's always just kind of been that kind of day. But we raised our kids, and I raised them. You know, I'm the one who, you know, cooked and all that stuff. So I kind of set the tone for always having, you know, kind of something special either on a Saturday or Sunday. Billy worked mostly every Saturday except in the summer. So he worked a lot when the kids were growing up. So Sunday was always kind of like that day that we would have a nice meal. And you know, because he worked the late shift. He worked the night shift. He worked the 3 to 11 shift. So he wouldn't be home for dinner. So whatever I would make for dinner, for us, when he came home, he would usually have a little bit of something, and he would have something at work a little bit, you know. So that's what he used to do. But I always, on Sunday, it was always most of the time a special meal. You know. Even during the week I remember one of my sisters said to me once, I made like a pork roast or something like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. She's like, oh my God, you do that during the week? You make a roast during the week? I'm like, yeah, why? She's like, oh, I only do it on Sundays. I just was a foodie and loved to do it and all that, as you guys know. So I would always make nice meals even during the week because I love to do it. and I would make, I would make nice meals during the week, not just a hamburger helper or a burger. Of course we would have days like that. Most of our days were like that. Maybe once a week I did a nice meal if we could afford it, and I'm not even saying that it was like roast pork or it was, anything like that. It was just like I'd make a meatloaf, or I'd make, a pot roast, or something, a little bit more elevated than just a regular, chicken and you know what I mean? So yeah, in my mind, that was special, it was just special. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's a little bit of the story from my background. I'll tell you some more too. All right, guys, the cheese, they want it like in a half hour. So I'm putting the cheese on it. I'm going to put it back in the oven. Just going to use all the cheese because they like it cheesy. All right, I'm going to put it in the oven now. All right, guys, it's ready. It's out, just sitting, has to sit like 5 minutes, just so it all comes together, and then everybody can have. So yeah, that's the chili dip I'll show you. I'm gonna have just a little bit. I really didn't eat lunch. I had some bacon. That was all I had. So it's 2 o'clock, so I'm just probably gonna have a little bit of that. And I gotta get moving on getting dinner, getting dinner going and getting Julie's meals going. It's 2 o'clock. I just got done with everything. I just finished all the dishes, put them all away. And honestly, I'm a little tired. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down, I think, at the table. I gotta clear the table off. Sit down at the table, and I'm going to maybe cut up the chicken and do what I have to do at the table a little bit, because I'm just feeling a little bit weak. I think I need to eat something because of the diabetes and stuff. So I'm gonna do that, and I have to get the bacon going, so I'll do that. Ooh, see the noise? Too much. All right, so I'm just gonna cut up an onion. I'm making a lot, but I'm not gonna put a huge onion in it because Julie doesn't really like onion. So I'm going to cut them fairly small, the pieces. But you definitely need onion in this. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm sitting at the table, guys, because I'm really tired. But I'm okay. Pushing through it. Alright. I can get rid of these. It's the only thing with sitting at the table. I don't have my little garbage thing. So I could use my chopper, but I just feel like doing it this way. And garlic I'm going to put in. I'm going to cut a lot of garlic up. Like I said, I got to make the onions small because my daughter is not a big onion person. This is a strong onion, guys. Strong onion. She won't even know. The onions are in it. Hopefully. Alright, let's do the garlic. This is the tedious part of when you don't have the garlic. I usually, when I can afford it, buy the garlic that's already peeled in the bag. But I haven't been doing that because it's, I don't know if it's really that much cheaper. I think it is $1 or $2. But garlic is not really cheap. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not, you know. It might cost the same thing to buy a bulb of it that it is to maybe $1 or $2 more to buy the peeled already, which for me, I use a lot of garlic, so I like to buy the peeled. But I've been doing it this way, and I used to do this way for years. I never bought peeled garlic. You crazy? Never. Already garlic. So it's not a bad thing. I'm not too good enough to peel garlic. You know what I mean? But if I can afford it and it's convenient, and it saves me some time when I'm feeling stressed or whatever, I like to have it. But that's an ideal situation, you know. Did you ever hear that song when you were growing up? You can't always get what you want. I forget who sings that. But you can try sometimes. You just might find you get what you need. That's it. You get what you need. You can get what you need, then you're in good shape. I don't know, guys. We all want to be a princess. We all want to, you know, go on the best vacations, have the best car, have the best house. But it doesn't work out like that. Life just doesn't work out like that. I always say, for all the things that I want in this world that I can't have, materialistic, trivial, stupid shit. That I feel like when I get up to heaven, like when I walk into this when I walk through the pearly gates, everything that I always wanted is going to be there. Regardless whether it's actually there materialistically or whatever, I feel like I'm going to have everything I need, everything that I want when I walk through those pearly gates. That's how I feel. And that's just my belief, so, and everybody has their own belief, but that's how I feel. And it definitely gives me some comfort to know that, to believe that, because I believe that in my heart. I really do. I really do believe that wholeheartedly in my heart, that once I get up there, I'm gonna have everything that I ever wanted. I really do believe that. So that's just little information from my soul, if you're interested. Who knows? That's what I believe in. I just pray to God it's the truth. I pray to God it's true. And then I see my loved ones. Because that's what I want. Anyway, so let's get back to cutting this garlic up. This is it. I cut up a whole, I peeled the whole bulb. I actually found one that I had hidden in my thing. I didn't realize I had it hidden. And then yesterday I did buy 2 more. I forgot that Carla is sending me garlic she said she sent me a bulk of garlic, so I'm excited about that. But don't worry, it won't go to waste. I can cut it up and put it in my jar in there. Make it into minced garlic. I do that a lot. So I'm very excited to get that. I'm waiting for it. I'm so excited. Thank you, Carla. All right, so let's get this cut up. Now, I don't want this really tiny and I don't want it really big. So I want it like kind of medium. I want you to be able to taste it, but I don't want it to be so small that it burns or anything. So, just kind of slice it. This is a lot of garlic, guys, but I'm making a lot. I'm making like 1.5 pounds of pasta. Okay, so it needs to be a lot. Trying to get any of the big chunks. I used to worry about my videos being really long, and some people would complain, you know, your video's too long, Linda, this and that. But I don't worry about it anymore. If my video's long, it's long. You can watch it in 2 parts, 3 parts. You can skip it. You could fast forward it. You know, whatever you want to do. You can watch one part one day and the other part the other day, or whatever. I don't worry about it anymore. I just do what I do because it's crazy. I don't edit, and so whatever it is, it is. And like I said, you know, you guys do what you want to do and what you can do. Some people put it on in their living room while they're in their kitchen. You know, it's just people figure it out. If you want to watch me, you'll watch me. If not, you won't watch me, and that's all I can do. So, yes, okay. So the garlic is cut up, guys. All right, let's get all these crap in the garbage, and then I gotta cut the chicken up and get that cooking, okay? Because this meal is not gonna take long at all. It's 5:30. We'll probably eat by 6:30. A little late, but you know, got a little bit of a late start again because you know, I needed to rest, guys. All right. So I've been cutting some of this up. I'm almost done. I got like 3 or 4 more pieces. So I got boneless chicken thighs, like I showed you guys in my today when I showed you what I got. It just was a better buy, and chicken thighs are so much better than chicken breasts, especially in a meal like this. And we like them. We prefer chicken thighs, really. Boneless chicken thighs. Well, I mean, I like even bone-in chicken thighs. But they're just much more tender, guys. They're delicious. And if you think you don't like chicken thighs, you're not cooking them the right way. I'm telling you, chicken thighs are amazing. Dark meat is amazing. It really is. If you don't like it, then I'm just telling you, you don't have the right recipe. That's all I have to say. Because it's delicious. So yummy. All right, I'm going to cut up this whole package. I wasn't going to because I was just going to make it for Julie, but because I'm making a double meal for us to have it too, I'm using all the chicken. Because I was going to use half of that chicken for us and half of it for Julie, but since like I said, since we're utilizing it, that's a meal that I'm putting it to. So that's what I'm doing. So it works out. The only chicken thighs is they're much more fattier than chicken breasts, and that's why they're so good, because they have the fat on them. But you know, you cut most of the fat off, and the fat, there's a little bit of fat left on it, which makes them so tender and juicy. You know, so that's the whole thing with chicken thighs. I'm just trying to make sure that I got all the meat, because all the chicken, because I don't want to waste anything. All right. So I got another 2 to cut up after this one. Oh, another 3 actually. And I'm gonna check. I have some pasta, orzo pasta cooking. Actually, I'll tell you what I did. Just give me a second. Alexa, stop. Let me wash my hands, and then I'll do the rest of the chicken and do the pasta. All right, guys, I thought I was taping and I wasn't. Thank God I noticed it. So anyway, I put salt. I'm putting salt and pepper, garlic powder and onion powder in this. It doesn't call the recipe that I'm looking at. I'm going by recipe because I've only made this once before, and so I just want to get what's in it, obviously, of course, and make it how I'm going to make it, but, you know, that's what I'm doing. So it says for salt and pepper and paprika, so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to put some garlic powder and onion powder, which I already put. Where the hell is my garlic powder? What was that I just used? That was onion. Let me find my garlic. And garlic powder. Give it a mix, and then we'll do paprika, and we're gonna put it in the pan and saute it with some butter. It says butter, olive oil, a little butter and olive oil. I'll do a little bit of both. Just wanna mix it up, make sure it's all seasoned up. Put the oven on, the stove on. I'm gonna put it on high because I have my big large pan, guys, that I show you. I got this at TJ Maxx. I love this pan. It's great. I have like 2 or 3 of them. It's very non-stick though, so you have to have it on high. The highest if you want something to get a little caramelized and a little bit, you know, toasty. You want it on high. All right, so let's do that. That's all seasoned up. So I'm gonna season up cook the chicken up. Don't want to lose any of that seasoning, guys. All right. Oh, paprika. Oh, where is the paprika? You can never find it. I can't believe I actually found it. That's a miracle. All right, let's put some butter in the pan. Yes, and I'm wearing my apron, guys. This was from Rhonda's Country Kitchen. She sent it to me. I love her. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I love it. I'm wearing my aprons again. I'm trying to remember because I'm very forgetful. Letting the pan heat up. Butter. So I got some butter, and I'll put some olive oil in here. Is this all the olive oil I have? Need to get more, Tamara. All right, let's let that. Yeah, I went through all that olive oil that Carla sent me, that big thing. Thank you so much, Carla. Yep, just about out of it. But that's all right, I'm gonna buy it. All right, ready? Let's get this in the pan. High pan. High, you know, flame. Now, this is a lot of chicken, but I'm making it for 5 people. So, and I hope it's going to be enough. I don't know. Because my daughter I have to give 2 portions to. So, I don't know. Let me do something. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. So, I did have 2 chicken breasts that were in the refrigerator that I remember I had to use up. Literally, like I forgot I hadn't had them. Oh, darn it. And so I cut those up and put those in with the chicken. This way I can use it up and it'll be enough for everybody. Bill, I lost Pinterest on here. Why?
What?
Oh, never mind. I lost it, but now I thought okay, there. No, I got it back. So I have 2 chicken breasts in here, and I have those thighs. Okay? Let me get the scissor because there's a couple pieces I missed because I cut them up fast. Trying to make sure that they're small enough. We don't want huge pieces of chicken. We just don't. So I didn't season the chicken breast, so I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning here so I can season the chicken breast. It's all going to get seasoned, you know me, I season. Again, some people think I season a lot, but that's just what I do, and you know, I've been criticized for it before, and that's okay. Everybody cooks different, everybody does it different. You don't like a lot of garlic and onion? Don't put it in. You don't like a lot of salt and pepper? Don't put it in. It's up to you. Everybody lives their own life and takes care of their own family and knows what they're doing. So that's the story. All right, so I'm going to let this cook up. Until they say don't cook it till it's completely done, just till it's kind of brown and stuff, and it's going to cook a few more minutes because this is a big pot with a lot of stuff in it. So I got to kind of move it around a little bit and move it and shake it. Smells so yummy, guys. Oops, I missed a piece of chicken here. Look, chicken overboard. Now what I'm going to do when this is done, I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to take it out of here because then I'm going to do the onions and, well, what does it say to do? Wait a minute, let me read it. Let me read it again. Come on, God darn it. Let me read it again. I have 3 lemons here that I'm going to I have to get the zest off of, guys. All right, let's see. What did it say to do? I got to get bouillon out too. Let's see. I set to brown the chicken until opaque but not cooked through. Remove to a plate. Then it says to saute the chicken. What? Melt the butter in the chicken drippings. What? Oh, okay. All right. I know. I see. Okay, so let me move this. Let me get something to put the chicken in. All right, guys. I'm gonna put put this light on, see if there's a glare with this light. Oh, the light's not on. Why isn't it on? Because it's not plugged in. There we go. There we go. That's better. Right? Is there a glare? No, I think that's good. All right. Let's get the chicken out of here. God, Linda, really? We're gonna drain it. We want all that juice to stay in there because we're gonna saute the onions in it. So I'm taking it out as opposed to pouring it out with the slotted spoon. Yummy. So good, guys. I'll cut that piece of chicken up. Way too big. So Jenny, like I said, she was supposed to be dropped off at 4 o'clock at camp. I'm going to call there in a minute and make sure everything went well. I think it would have, otherwise I would have heard. She said she's going to either text me or give me a call tonight. Hopefully she can. I'm nervous for her, you know. She was so excited but nervous. She's like, I kept saying to her yesterday and today, Mom, I kept saying, are you excited? She goes, yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous. I said, it's normal, honey. She knows. She's been away from her surroundings a lot of times in her life. But, you know, she'll be okay. I just encouraged her. She's going to have all her friends with her, and, you know, she's going to have a ball. So, yeah, so I'm excited for her. So glad that she was able to do this. Thank you again, everybody who donated to the GoFundMe, and just everything, everybody. Whoever you are, you know who you are. And if you couldn't and you gave nice thoughts and prayers for her to go, I appreciate that just as well, guys. We love all of your support. All right, guys, so it says now to put the onions and the garlic in. It doesn't say garlic, but I'm putting garlic in. I know it calls for garlic. I don't know when it says to put it in, but I'm putting it in now. So I'm going to saute this for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to put the orzo in here, the pasta. Oh, what I did was, because my daughter told me she usually makes like a half a pound of the pasta when her and Darren, when she makes it for her and Darren, but she wants 2 helpings of it, so she didn't know if 1 pound would be enough for everybody, you know, me feeding my family as well as hers. So I didn't have any more orzo. I did have like little pastinas or something like that, but they're not the right pasta for this. You can either use rice or orzo, they say, but I didn't want to use rice because I wanted to be more pasta, with more pasta. So I sat there for 25 minutes and I literally cut pasta, broke pasta with my fingers. So it's little tiny pasta, see? So it's little, it almost looks like orzo, but it's pasta. I'm going to taste it just to make sure I didn't overcook it. No, perfect. It's going to be perfect. All right. Yeah, so that's what I did, guys. You make do. You got to try to figure it out, you know? All right, let's put the orzo in here. So I got a pound of orzo. It's in the pasta section if you're looking for it. It's pasta. It's like rice, but it's pasta. Now you're toasting it up. So I'm not going to put the pasta that I made in yet with this. In a couple of minutes I will, because I don't want to overcook it. It's al dente, so it's not going to overcook. But you know, there's a cooking process with it. I don't want it to become mushy. All right, so let's see what it has to do. Like, it has to toast. Oh, okay. All right. Then it says to add the garlic. Okay, so I added a little bit early. That's okay. Add the It says evaporated milk, but I'm using heavy cream. I'm not using evaporated milk. I don't even know if I have evaporated milk. But the other recipe I looked at the other day was heavy cream, and I know Julie uses heavy cream. So, but yeah, toast it up. Mmm. Yum. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna lower it just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna put that other pasta in right now. That's a little bit bigger than the orzo. My daughter's probably gonna know it, but I think she'll be okay with it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be delicious. Mmm. Looks so good, guys. Now let me just look at the recipe a minute and just see how much cream. I mean, I'm not doing the same exact recipe as the recipe goes, so it's gonna have to be adjusted anyway as far as how much of everything that goes in it. You know what I mean? But what else is new with Linda? What else is new with Create with Linda? That's what I do, guys. That's what I do. You know that's what I do. Let me see where the ingredients are. Does it say the ingredients? Because it usually says what the ingredients is. Where is it? Yes, there it is. Let's see. It says you could put zucchini in it, but my family doesn't like zucchini. Only me and my husband. My husband likes it a tiny bit. Nobody else likes it, so I'm not going to put that in. If I was making it just for myself, I would put it in, but I'm not. All right, so where is the amount of, okay. All right, I'm just going to kind of use my own judgment with the heavy cream. Yummo, guys. All right, so let's add. All right. All right, so I gotta add the what did I say I'm gonna add? Oh, the cream. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put I'm gonna do a cornstarch chicken broth slurry, and then add that to it. All right, so I'm gonna lower it now because I don't want it to overcook or anything. So I'm gonna lower that, and then we'll add the chicken after that. Let's get the heavy cream. The lemon comes later. Tell you something, heavy cream is outrageous priced. Oh my God. This was $6 in frickin' in ShopRite. And I only got it because my daughter was paying for it. Because there's no way. I mean, I buy it. Like, I bought it a couple of weeks ago for a recipe that I never made. And that's actually this. I had like this much in here. We've been using it up for other meals and stuff, which I used it. But like now, six something at ShopRite. For what is this, a quart? A quart. Yeah. There was a time that they didn't even have heavy cream, that they were out of heavy cream. All right, so cream, it says 2 or 3 cups, so I'm just gonna kind of use my own judgment. There's gonna be a lot of pasta here, a lot of stuff, so you know what? Also, I'm gonna put chicken broth slurry in here. So I'm gonna do that while I'm supposed to cover this, and it says with the chicken broth in the cornstarch. Okay, let's do the chicken broth and the cornstarch. How much cornstarch does it ask for? Oh God, I don't even know. I use my own judgment. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Use my own judgment. What else is new? Because I don't go by rules. You know I don't. All right, let's do the cornstarch. Let me cover it. Where's the freaking top? All right, guys, let's cover it. Let it come up to a little bit of a boil. So I'm gonna higher the flame just a little bit and steal a piece of chicken. Uh-huh. So. Let's move this over. I'm gonna put some chicken bouillon in here too. So I gotta add a little bit more water. Mixing this up. I'm gonna add some bouillon. Now, I didn't go crazy with the salt because they said don't go crazy with the salt because you're gonna have grated cheese in here. You're gonna have some Parmesan cheese. You're gonna have, So I only put a little bit of salt, and you saw I didn't do a lot of salt because obviously I don't want this to be too salty, and there's gonna be bouillon in it. Okay, so I'm gonna add. I think that's what I'm gonna add, and I'll add some water to it. It's about a cup of liquid. Once this comes up to a boil, I'll put this in. And if there's not enough cornstarch in it, I can always add a little bit more. Okay, but I think that's good as far as the bouillon goes. I don't want to put any more in. And I'm going to taste it to make sure it's not too salty before I put it in and ruin this whole pot of food. Guys, I love this whisk that Carla got me.
Anything I can test?
The chicken, a little piece, mister.
A little piece?
You can have a piece, honey. It's cooked.
I'm taking 2 pieces
Okay.
since you said that.
It's not salty at all. It tastes very good. It's perfect. If I added, well, I think it could use a drop more. Actually, it's not over the top or anything. So I wanted to have the flavor. And people were saying in the recipe that some people omit the sodium and they omit the bouillon, and when they've made it, it doesn't taste the same. It's missing something, and that's what it's missing. It's just a stronger flavor. It gives it a stronger flavor. So, like I said, yeah. Again, guys, this whisk, was it Carla? Yeah, Carla, love you. This whisk is amazing. All right, let's take this off. I don't want this to boil too crazy because the cream, I don't want the cream to curdle. All right, let's add this. I'm gonna lower it. It says to whisk this in. I have to go out in my garden and get fresh parsley and basil. A must in this. A must. Alright. It's definitely thick. It's definitely thick. Alright, and add to the pot. Add the remaining ingredients up to head later, lemon juice, lemon zest, chicken bouillon, salt, pepper, and thyme. Oh, thyme, I gotta find my thyme. Stir the chicken back into the pot. Okay. Let's lower this a little bit. Let me get the thyme out and I'll be right back. Gotta find my thyme. Alright guys, I just put the chicken back in. Okay. I did add a little bit more water to it because the pasta, the regular pasta I made, definitely had to cook a little bit more. So I needed to add a little bit more water because it was getting a little bit dry. But I had two of these quart and a half of the cream in, and that's because it's a lot of chicken, a lot of pasta. Remember, this is for six. This is really for seven people because Darren and Julie want 2 portions each for 2 days. So for it to feed me and my family, you know, me and my husband and my 3 kids, me and my husband and Frankie, we needed to have all that. So we can have some, and then maybe have a little bit left over too, because there's a lot here. All right, I'm gonna, I have to zest the lemon, clean up this counter, and then cut the lemons up and get the lemon in there, because that's what it's called, lemon chicken, lemon orzo pasta. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so here is, I got lemon zest. I'm gonna put this amount in and see if this is enough. This is about a whole lemon. I'm gonna put some regular, squeeze some lemon in it as well. Now remember, Billy's he likes lemon, but he doesn't like it too lemony. Julie, on the other hand, is a lemon crazy girl. She loves Sprite and a lot of lemon. So I'll probably put in just this much for now, and then later when I put it away, I will add more lemon zest to it so that hubby doesn't have to have it so lemony, because she likes it lemony. And I think it's going to need 2 or 3 zesting of lemon, and maybe more than what my husband would like. All right, let's taste it and see if it's lemony enough for us and for him. Okay. Definitely needs more. I'm gonna zest up a little bit more lemon, and also put a lemon in it. I'm gonna put lemon juice in it. I think more zest, and it'll be good. There's a lot of food there, so you're gonna need a lot of lemon zest. You know what I mean? You're gonna. This lemon zester is awesome. Frankie got it for me from IKEA. I have a good lemon zester. I always thought it was the best. This is amazing. This, you touch it and the zest comes off. So you just got to get the yellow. You don't take the white because it's very bitter. I mean, you do probably get a little bit of the white, but you don't taste it as long as you don't go overboard. We make a mistake or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of food there, so it's going to take a lot of lemon to really get in there, So I'm going to go get my lemon squeezer so I can squeeze some lemon in there, and then we're going to eat. Then it's done. It's all done. I have to run out and just get some parsley and basil. It has to have fresh parsley and basil. It has to. So, yeah. Got to go out to get that. Long day, guys. Long day. But I felt better. Like I thought I was going to be done earlier, around 4 o'clock. And I rested and I ate a little bit of something and I got myself feeling better. And then I got a second wind. And tonight I'll just veg on the couch all night. I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to be falling asleep on the couch. But that's okay. I'm glad I had a good, sane, nice, fun day. And this is what I like to do, so, you know, I'm happy doing it. All right, there we go, guys, see? I'll put this whole thing in, a little bit of the lemon zest, and then a little bit of the lemon juice, and then the rest I'll put in when after my husband eats it and we take out our portion or whatever that we're gonna do. Cause guys, I gotta satisfy and take care of everybody, you know, guys. We all matter. We all matter. Frankie likes lemon too. Frankie's a lemon. He's a lemon and lime kid. He likes citrus. I love it. Like when we make homemade guacamole, even Jenny, like we're all like, oh, more lemon, more lemon, more lemon. We just love it. All right, guys. Let me taste it. Yeah, I'll take another spoon because everybody will say, oh, I need double dipping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a double dipper. Okay. Here we go. I'm not going to get my lemon squeezer because I don't feel like going back and back. So I'm just going to squeeze the lemon in. I got most of the pits out, but if I see a pit, I will grab it. What I do to get, what you do, guys, to get more out of a lemon is you do this. Take a fork and you just put it like that and squeeze it. You see? Take a fork and just push it in. Just don't go too deep. You don't want to cut yourself with your, you know. I'm trying to think. There's a couple of pits here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. All right, let's do the other half. I'm trying to get all the pits out before I do that so it doesn't, otherwise I have to scoop out. And there's probably going to be a couple in there that I'm going to miss, so it is what it is. And if anybody wants more lemon, they can put it on their things. And like I said, when I take Julie's out, I'll put more zest in hers. All right, that's it. I'm exhausted now. I'm done. Let me go out and get the garlic. Let me go out and get the parsley and the. I'm gonna put some. I have some shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna put that in there, and I'm gonna give it a mix, and then I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna go outside and get the parsley and the basil. I'm not gonna take this with me because it's very boring. I'm just gonna go out and cut it. I want to give this a good mix up because so the lemon will be distributed. All right. I'm going to taste it with this spoon now because I haven't used this spoon. Oh my God. Guys, that is so good. I honestly think it needs a lot more lemon. So, I will definitely be putting more lemon in it after. Let me go out and get the stuff. All right, guys, so I just went out. I got a little bit of parsley and basil. I don't have much basil left. I have to wait for it to grow again. Parsley is dwindling as well. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to buy some Miracle-Gro and stick some Miracle-Gro in there. So I'm just going to rinse these off in the water here. I don't have any freaking paper towels, so I'm just gonna do it like that. That's all we can do. Not the end of the world. I'll survive. I will survive. You ever hear that song by Gloria Gaynor? My mother used to sing it to us when she was divorcing her second husband. She was divorcing him and she would sing, I will survive as long as I know how to love. I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Oh, all right. This is my husband. Okay, guys. Let me just tell you what just happened, and then we're gonna go and set our plates up.
All you do is
You know what he did? He comes in and I say, I just put another half a lemon into the pasta, and I didn't mix it yet. So I said to him, I'm going to get the basil and the parsley. Don't eat it yet don't taste it yet because I know he's gonna taste it, and because I didn't mix up the lemon yet. Oh, okay. So he comes in and he goes, and I come in and I say to him, don't eat it until you mix it. Oh, I'll just mix it. I'll mix the part that I'm gonna try. So he comes out and I said, I said, well, did you taste it? He's like, yeah. He didn't say anything. So I'm like, well, is it good? He's like, oh yeah, it's delicious, but it's very lemony. And he said, oh, I'm just teasing you. I wanted to say that because I knew you would laugh. Is he for real? That's what I told him.
Well, it's lemony.
Don't taste it because the lemon's on top of you.
I might thought you'd made it.
No, it's too bad. But you see, men, they're such babies. Where'd you put that goddamn wooden spoon I was using? I swear, he comes in here for 2 seconds. You come in here for 2 seconds and you take everything.
All right, happy?
With what?
I thought you told me to mute the TV.
No, I didn't say anything about the TV. God. All right, that's it, guys. It's probably gonna need some when it's heated up, like for heating up. Like I'll tell Julie, I'll send her home with a little half and half. You probably have to put a little bit of cream in it when you heat it up or water. That's what it says on there to do that, and that's what but that's normal with any pasta when you reheat. All right. That's it. Let's eat. I got another sink full of dishes. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. There we go. Frankie's gonna say, what's with the grass? Yeah, the grass is amazing. Alright. Bill, come on.
I'm coming.
Alright, guys. I'll be back with my dish. Alright, people. So, I did all those dishes. We had the chili dip. And after I had that, I was just, felt crappy. So, it's 4 o'clock. I went and laid down a little bit. I said, I didn't think I'm going to be able to make these meals today or even one of them because I'm exhausted. I think I was having either a low or a high. I don't know. My sugar wasn't that great, so I ate something. Different, and then I feel a little bit better now, so I think I'm getting a second wind. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the lemon chicken orzo pasta, and we're going to have that for dinner. At first, I was just going to make like burgers or something. But since I have that energy and I have to have this ready by Monday afternoon, I'm going to get the orzo done. I'll make extra for us to eat it as well. So this way it'll be a double meal. You know, it'll be whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. So my husband has a tablet. He doesn't use it that often. He uses it like when he goes outside and watches the Yankee games and certain little things. He's not big on his tablet. So I said, ooh, let me borrow your tablet to put the recipes on. This way I don't have to put it on my phone, take it off my iPad, put it on my phone. It's just a pain in the butt. So that's what I have now. I have the recipe to look at on his tablet without having to put it on my phone and everything. So I'm so excited about that. So anyway, I'm going to get moving on this recipe. So let me do a few things to get prepared to get it moving. And then we're going to sit at the table here and I'm going to cut up chicken. I'm going to cut everything up at the table, the onions, the garlic, and the chicken. That's all I have to cut up for this. And then it's basically a one-pot meal. So it's going to be good. I'll be back in a second and we will start the lemon orzo chicken. Alright guys, so here it is. It's delicious. It's really, really good. Definitely needs a little bit more lemon on top, but that's just me. Because I'm a lemon freak. I think Julie and Darren will like it. I hope so. Anyway, it is what it is. That's it. So I'm tired, guys. I'm done for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was long and it's a lot of stuff in it, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow and I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And here again is the Koopy butt. Yes, that's how he's laying, guys. Look at him. He's got the run of the couch. That's what he does. Yep. All right, guys, love you. Thanks for coming into my kitchen with me in my home and creating, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you, bye. See you in the next one, bye.